Hello, Mbula Nwaya, and welcome. This is Mapa coming to you live, and I'm back. It is Tuesday here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it is Facts Tuesday. So I welcome you here. Eh, Actually, it is like 9:29. Um, I wanted to start early, go live early, but I guess um, I wasn't able to, but it's never too late to show up. And if you've been anticipating, welcome you here. Um, and I hope that what I have to share today will inspire you and encourage you in your journey. So I hope that you are having a great day. And for those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend, preparing for family time and great meals and good times together. Um, and as for me, one more day of work tomorrow, and it's going to be a long weekend. But I'm just grateful and thankful as I show up here. This week's topic is mainly about gratitude. And even though it is Facts Tuesday, if you've been following me, Tuesdays I usually share facts about the digital space and the my digital business. And so today I'm just grateful to be here. I hope you are. And and I will want to talk about gratitude. As you can see, let me try and let's see if you can read my banner. It says gratitude is everything. And that's basically what I will be talking about. You know, gratitude, not the Thanksgiving kind we remember once a year, but the kind that shifts your mood, your mindset, and even your money decisions. Um, so let's talk about counting blessings and not burdens. Um, you know, Here's the thing: gratitude is powerful, definitely is, and here's a fact. Gratitude reduces stress and increases happiness by shifting our focus from lack to abundance. So, um, when we focus on lack, we'll always feel, we'll always be looking for a reason to fill it, to fill that lack. But when you shift that focus to abundance, then you become content in the things that you have. And so this week, I'm choosing to count blessings and not burdens, um, not the long to do list, not the worries, but the grace that shows up every day, every breath, every family moment, um, and every answered prayer. Every small provision. When you focus on what's working, your spirit feels lighter and your faith grows stronger. And I can attest to that because I remembered, having to when I focus on, just being grateful for the little things like what I've mentioned, it really gives me that peace in mind, peace at heart as well, knowing that when you're grateful, you are content with the things that we have, with things that know helps um, helps me be at peace, knowing that I just have to be grateful and thankful. And so, because this is part of my digital business, I want to share that gratitude makes me brave. It has given me that um, braveness to show up and not be concerned about what people will say, how I have to present myself, and but just being me. And so let me share this truth. Um, because it's Facts Tuesday, I want to share this. More families are choosing digital business as a gratitude-driven decision, and that I didn't know before I started this digital business. Um, all I knew was, just being a passionate nurse for 29 plus years, and just serving in that way. But there is another. Uh, I have now learned that I can help more people through the online space, and through this digital business that I started. And it's not because, people, families have started the digital business not because they're desperate, but because they're grateful for the chance to take back their time. That is one big thing that I have found in our whole business community here, that even professionals have started this business because they have spent so much time away from home. Yes, they're earning big money, but the time that they spend away, they're losing the precious moments, the milestones of their children. And it is something that you can't take back because, once you've passed that age, our children are growing. And I really thought of how I was, when there was a stage in my life where I worked so many hours. My husband and I were away at work most of the day. Um, I would leave the house, everyone would leave together, and I would come back when my kids are either sleeping, or probably staying up doing some projects in school that's keeping them late. But most times they're either sleeping. When I come back, they're sleeping because I get so busy, and lots of, working overtime. And that, I'm just thankful that God has been faithful in helping me, use the time that I have to be present for my children. But now, as I have great grandchildren now, I really want that time, to be present for them. And even though we are in different states, that connection is something that I want to have, and so does my husband. And so that is why we really invested here, and just being grateful for the option to create stability, um, and grateful to build like a future that isn't controlled by employers, cuts in hours, or unpredictable, changes. Um, Everywhere we go, there's just not that security that I once knew. And so, for me, gratitude made me brave enough to start something on the side while I still work full time. And I'm just thankful that it is it has helped me, change my perspective in looking at ways to build my retirement fund. Because if you're watching me for the first time, I worked for 13 years and I didn't have a retirement benefit in my previous, employment. And it got me thinking, like, come retirement, how am I going to do this? But God is faithful and his timing is always perfect. And so last year, when I found this business, it has really helped me to take that leap of faith and do something that I'm earning with integrity, but at the same time building something that will take care of me, my family, come retirement and beyond. Um, it reminded me that God provides ideas, opportunities, and open doors, but we still have to walk through them. For me, I had to learn from scratch. I only had basic computer skills with my career. I only had basic computer skills. I wasn't tech savvy. I had no business background. I wasn't looking for a business, but this has really given me the opportunity to learn and keep learning, because the training provided has really helped me understand. And even till this day, I am learning still and growing and knowing how to, create content, and here even to show up here, and everything that you see. I have learned all this, and it is a way that I believe, um, that I can share the things that I value, and I hope that you um, are also gaining something out of what I share each day, my experiences, my story, and also, um, how I'm able to balance it all, and still be present for the things that I value. And so, um, like I said, the opportunities and open doors, but we still have to actually walk through it. We have to do our part. Um, and so this business has become one of the biggest blessings in my home. I thank God for the opportunity, because um, I'm able to give more to the things that I value, um, supporting my local church, and the needs of family, and all the extra things um, that we were not able to, provide for. This has really been part of this growth journey in the business. And so, um, not just the financial part, but emotionally and spiritually. Because as I grow, I've learned to become, um, it's like I'm helping more people build their journey as well, and find that way to earn with integrity. Many people are looking for that online, to earn online. I wasn't looking for one, but this, I had to do my research, and this was something that I found, that you can earn with integrity. And I am just grateful that, I had faith to start this business. And now I have my wonderful husband who is partnering with me. But also um, just being, you know, um, just having that, that gratitude that keeps me grounded and growing, even as I build on the side. And so here's the thing. I want to share this because when I talked about not financially, but emotionally and spiritually, I remembered I shifted. So I shifted from doing night shift to working in the clinic, and just um, day shift work from Mondays to Fridays. And it has really helped me um, really balance out life, as I said earlier, and knowing that I don't have to do like overtime to get that extra money, to build my overtime, my retirement. And like I am can be bold to say no to. So this is a good example this week, because we have Thanksgiving, and it's a big holiday here in the U.S. And so for those of us that work in the clinic, we have Thanksgiving off and Friday, and the weekend. It is like a really long weekend. And so we were given the option to whether to take, because Friday is really, it's just Thursday, that's a holiday, but clinic is closed on Friday, so we are given the option to either take, our paid time off, or unpaid time off. And I chose not to. I chose to be off, but not to use my, not to get paid on that day. And that's why I want to share this, because you can be bold to say no to that, because I had plans to use my PTO, come the new year. And this is not to brag, but I just want to share the fact that when I'm building a business on the side, it's like it is compensating, when it at when I said no. But then on Monday, today's Tuesday, yesterday, I got mailbox blessings. And in the business, if you're here in the US or in Canada, our income comes through the mail. And for those who are in the business that live in different parts of the world, theirs is like a direct deposit. And Monday, I opened my mailbox, and there it was. I got mailbox blessings. I'm just thankful to God because when you are enjoying your journey, especially here in the business, and when you are able to say no to not getting paid for that one day, the so the checks that I got from my business, it amounted to almost 3 times more than my one day pay. And I want to include that here because it's Facts Tuesday here, and it is not to brag, but it is to say that God is faithful and his timing is always perfect. And this business has helped me in that way. Just being grateful and thankful that I said no to not getting paid, in at my full-time job, but my business is paying me more than that one day. And so that is why, I am thankful that um, and that this is one way that I can say that I can make decisions, bold decisions that, like what I did this week. And I just want to share that, this has really helped in so many ways, emotionally, spiritually, and just that gratitude keeps me grounded and growing. And I probably said that earlier, but I wanted to, reiterate that. And so here's something that I want to share. Like, did you know that gratitude can change both your mood and your money mindset? And part of it is what I just shared a while ago. When you're grateful, you make decisions from faith and not fear. And that ties into what I just said. Um, you take those steps that align with purpose and not pressure. So you're not pressured when when you're grateful and thankful, you're not pressured to make decisions. Your steps, that it's aligned with your purpose, and being intentional and having that purpose, um, to make decisions. Like when you are purpose driven, you're able to make decisions without feeling pressure at all. And so here's the question I have for you. What's one thing that that you're grateful for today? It's big. This week is every day tied with being grateful for bread. Um, so that is the question for you. What's one thing you are grateful for today or this week, whether it is big or small? Sometimes um, we really think of just being grateful for the big things, but really small things really do matter because they compound, and um, those small steps, those small wins really compound, and it leads you to be able to be grateful for the big things. And so, as you continue on this week, tomorrow's Wednesday, remember, gratitude doesn't mean everything is perfect. It simply means you're choosing to see God's goodness in the middle of it all. And just stay grateful, stay grounded, stay growing. God's not done, and neither are you. So that's my encouragement for you tonight. I hope that what I've shared here has inspired you and encouraged you to know that you're not alone in your journey, and staying grateful is really one thing that I have learned that has helped me in decisions that I make every day, in how I look and react to the things around me, situations, whether it be good or bad. It helps me to that I can um, that I can be at peace when I have to make decisions, because God has given me this opportunity to share here, and the things that I value and my story, that hopefully is inspiring someone here. Whether you're watching the replay or live, I hope that you're encouraged, and that you continue to stay grateful. Well, that ends my Go Live today on FX Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you are watching me from. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.